house kitchen, about to whip it up. So today I'm making a butter poached chicken sausage. I'm gonna put inside of a biscuit, and I'm making some cream biscuits. I'm gonna top it with some eggs. So be on the lookout. Now this is a 2 ingredient recipe, so literally 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 and 3/4 cup of flour. Typically I use all-purpose flour. You know, you can add maybe a teaspoon of baking powder in there or baking soda, whatever you prefer to use to get it to rise a little bit better. Shishito pepper. Gonna rinse this. And I'm gonna tilt this camera down so y'all can see. Try to grab it.
Yeah, do you have what you need to like use stuff?
Yeah, it's some bars and stuff.
Ooh, look at those burners. Those are hot.
Look at Michelle over there in the background. Say hello, Michelle.
Oh, it's so ugly background.
No, you're fine. It follows me, so
So it's gonna focus on you and not the sun.
basically, you know. And if you guys want to know about the great to-do list over there, we can give you those instructions. Yeah.
Get on the farm.
I just want to take out all of the seeds from our pepper, all the flesh, which holds your capsaicin, where you get the heat from. You know, here at Craig Garden, we like to compost everything, everything. So, with that being said, I'm even going to put the seeds in here and the flesh from our shishito pepper. Shishito. I like to stack my peppers. Just give them a quick little slice. All right, now for our biscuits, it's literally just 1 cup of heavy cream and 1 and 3/4 cup of flour. So I'm going to grab us a bowl. Got our handy dandy bowl right here. We got our flour. As you can see, we like to put everything in jars out here. You know, this is a 1 cupper. And look, I'm glad I was paying attention because I almost put the wrong thing in there. So let me grab the flour. This is actually my baking powder, and I wasn't paying attention to the jar. Hey, Michelle. Knock, knock. Can you actually show me the flour if you don't mind?
Yeah, of course.
Having difficulties.
Don't mind. No, it's a crazy storage that we have.
Yes.
Oh,
Say hello there. Look at this following us.
beans.
Ooh, lots of beans.
Beans.
More beans. I feel like it was on the shelf, but I didn't see it.
I thought.
For some reason, I thought this was flour, and I grabbed the baking powder. Hold on. Well, I could use this bread flour, if that's cool.
No. We have flour.
Parts of being a chef is those difficulties. You know, this is an improvised live. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna go
I can use this bread flour. It's not a big deal.
Down here. This is bread flour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why don't you just, yeah, you can go ahead and use that, and I'll just go and see.
Awesome. All right, so to improvise them, we're going to use 1 3/4 cup of bread flour. One cup. Three-fourths. We would have had some really delicious baking powder biscuits. It sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of baking powder in this. This helps it rise a little bit better. I'm also going to put in some of my delicious, hella seasoned, okay? Don't get salty, get seasoned. Now available and has been available for quite some time. ChefRayCooks.com. I'm just going to pop that seal open. And I'm actually going to put this inside of the flour mixture. So I'll mix it with a little bit of a kick. Okay. Yeah, I just went ahead and used that. Okay, cool. So I went ahead and just mix that in there. Now I'm going to take my chusito peppers and I'm going to just give these a nice little chop. And I'm going to put that inside of our flour mixture. I'm also going to preheat our oven. I'm going to turn it on 375. Bake. Bam. So we'll let that get hot. Have you guys tried this? It's wonderful, delicious pack water. And it acts as a canteen, which I love. All right. Okay, now we're going to need 1 cup of heavy cream. I am using this ultra pasteurized grade A from Hannaford. It's a local grocery store here in Elizabethtown, New York. But I actually went to this one in Lake Placid, about 30 minutes away from here. 1 cup of heavy cream going off in there. These are going to be some cream biscuits. Cream biscuits. Just want to go ahead and mix that. You know, you can add more flour if you feel like you'll need more flour. You can almost scoop these out probably and like put them on a pan without having to really roll them. But it's completely up to you. Just depends on how I'm feeling. I'm actually going to add a little bit more cream in there. And then you get to a certain point where you can mix this with your hands. I'm just going to set it to the side. I'm also going to add in some cheese. Now, I like to try all different types of stuff, but I saw this and I said, mac and cheese blend. Oh, yeah, I got to have this. So, I'm going to put a cup. You can add more in here if you want. I'm going to do a cup of cheese. It's okay. And dump. Yeah. Close that up. And it's always good to kind of clean up around yourself when you can. I was in the mood for like something similar to pigs in blanket, and I was like, what can I do that is like a pig in a blanket, but not? So I thought about this biscuit with a sausage in it. Now you could just chop the sausage up and put the sausage in there chopped up, but we're gonna put a whole sausage in there. And when it gets out the oven, we're gonna split it, grill it face down, get a little sear on that sausage, cook up some eggs, put a little cream sauce on there, and yeah, you know the rest. You know the rest. All right. So we're going to put these ingredients up because we no longer need them. No longer need them. Getting us a nice clean pan. Clean pot, rather. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on there on the burner. I'm going to set this one to the side. We don't need the cutting board right now at the moment. What we're going to do is butter poach our sausage. Right now I'm using an Alfresco spicy jalapeno sausage. Bam. I did also get this from Hannaford, but I'm sure you could probably find this online in bulk or at your local grocery store. But if you are in the New York area, try Hannaford's. This is quite, perfect on pricing and good selection. I just want to cut this packaging open. And we're going to get our butter melted. Now, the reason why I'm butter poaching these sausage is because your biscuits need butter, I plan to use the butter from the sausage in the biscuits. So you get that overall flavor, nothing goes to waste. So you want to go ahead and just melt the butter. I'm using 2.5 sticks of Cabbage salted butter. Like when the biscuits come out the oven, you brush them with butter. You can use this. You can put some inside of the biscuit dough and then pop them off in the oven when the sausage comes out. So. All right, so we're just going to get that melted. And now it's time to mix our biscuits. We can do this by hand. Now, bread flour, I wouldn't recommend using all-purpose when you're doing this, but, we improvise. We got to do what we got to do. But it's a little bit tougher. It may make your biscuits a little bit thicker. So you can add more cream as you need it. want to mix that cheese off in there well. Okay, you want to set your bowl in the sink with some sort of warm water. And now, we need to improvise on our rolling pin. So I'm actually going to use a mason jar. Our butter is melting quite nicely. So now, you want to drop your sausage in. Now, normally you would cut this off, and you would just let it basically sit off into the butter and cook. I'm going to leave it on for like a minute or two, and then I'm going to cut it off. And what I did inadvertently was I preheated my pan. So your biscuits will set a little bit quicker when your pan is already hot. Alright, now we have the large biscuit dough. Literally just want to roll it out. Roll, 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 roll. Now you can see these peppers as well as the cheese. Okay, let's tilt this just a little bit. And you just want to rotate that sausage off into the butter. Just rotate it, rotate it. And we're going to cut it off. Keep rolling on that biscuit dough. Rolling on that biscuit dough. Now these are cream biscuits, so they don't require or call for the butter inside of the actual dough. Great thing about using a mason jar is you can use the top to cut your biscuits. You can use the other side to roll them. And they look just like this, little cute little biscuits. So I got 6 biscuits out of that, okay? Now, you want to go ahead and roll this back out. You can get about probably 4 more out of this. So you just want to put it back into a ball, roll it out, cut them out again, and continue on. Now, our sausage, they're looking quite nice. Quite nice. So those are butter poached. You can see they pumped up. Real juicy looking sausage. Excited about that. Go ahead and re-roll this out. And you can use flour on your jar if that helps with the sticking. It does help. One more roll. One more. It's like a workout. Stress ball. Just use biscuit dough. Exactly 12 biscuits. Okay. And now we have our biscuits. And they're delicious looking. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to lay them on this pan right here. And actually, before I do that, so I know we have some cooking spray in here. And when you bake biscuits, you really want to bake them kind of close. So it's kind of good to have a small pan. All right, so next up, we're going to go ahead and get the sausage pulled out. You got to pull the sausage out. Because we got 12 biscuits, we're going to spread these sausages around all 12. So we'll pull out the first one. The second one. Just look at that. Just the third one. And the fourth one. Now, I am going to slice these down the middle so they lay flat. Now, keep in mind they are slippery, so you do want to move slow. Got that butter on them, so you want to move slow. Now, you can return these back to the butter and poach the inside if you like, but I don't think it's necessary. They're also really hot. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we want to cut these in half. Hello, welcome. And then we just want to lay this straight across the top of each biscuit, flat down, and kind of push it off into the biscuit so when it bakes, it rises around the meat. Actually, like, push it off into the dough, okay? Good little way to do sausage, cheese, egg, biscuit. This is a good way, and it's a good brunch appetizer, party favor. Maybe you're throwing a brunch. Maybe you need a chef. Well, this is one item I would definitely put on the menu. All right, so pan's still kind of warm, but not too hot. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna pop this in the oven. 375 degrees, preheated, and I'm gonna put it on the top rack. And I'm gonna set a timer for 12 minutes. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna make a cream sauce, and I'm going to save that butter for our biscuits when they come out the oven. And then I'm gonna put the sausage off into this little area right here, clean up, and then we're gonna make not a gravy, but something similar to that. Just washing our dishes here, washing our utensils. Got to love it. So this gets them in there for 3 minutes. It looks like if they started to rise. All right. Got some spinach. Gotta have that lovely spinach. All right. So actually, I'm gonna put some olive oil off into our skillet. We're using Zoe extra virgin olive oil today. A little bit in here, a couple tablespoons. Let that go. You're fine. You come in. And so you're on video, but you can come in. We have some red onion. I like to take that first layer off all the way around. And our chickens out here eat good. They eat all the food that we cook basically. It's like organic chicken feed, you know. We also have a great egg share program here. We drop off compost to us. I believe it's 5 buckets. We get a dozen free chicken eggs. Well, it's a great way to be environmentally friendly. Also, you know, meets our social justice initiatives here at Craig Garden. So, just look at that, those onions. Just look at that. I'm gonna basically dice these. That's what I'm doing. Turning my skillet down. It's already hot, ready to go. Alright, then we got some garlic. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this and pop it in the microwave for 40 seconds. I'm just going to release it from its shell. Pretty good. How's yours? Building out there? That's good. I'm going to add in our baby spinach.
Oh, that's your cup.
Yeah, you can move it.
No. I didn't know the car.
Welcome our lovely guests. This is our Craig Harden family. We have Mikey right here with the ponytail. We have Michelle right here in the pink. We have Chloe over here in the nice tan overalls. And right here we have Lindsay. She's wearing maroon. Okay, just in case you try to identify who's who. And then this is Lindsay. You can't see her, but she's over there. I'm missing one behind me is Josh.
Wait, are you talking to somebody?
Yeah. Camera.
Sorry.
I have a multi-stream software that I use, and it streams it to all of my social media platforms. So while I'm cooking, I do that. Let's see. I'm gonna put this up. You no longer need this. You no longer need this. Are you guys starved? Why don't you peek in there for me?
There?
Yeah, peek in the oven. See what it looks like. Okay, almost done. Almost done. I try to like put the chicken sausage into it and like push it in there so it raises up around it, you know?
You got leftover salad greens, everyone.
I will.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Can I stick this in there? Ooh, yeah, lunchtime. Oh yeah, I know. I've just been in here for a while. I'm not tripping if you're not tripping. And then we want to go ahead and add in our heavy cream.
I also know this. Totally down to sharing out.
That sounds good. You're gonna help me eat these biscuits, I hope. Now what I'm gonna do is chop up the rest of this chicken sausage that we have, and I'm gonna put that directly into our cream and spinach mixture. No sausage left behind. It's a eat until you drop. And add that in there. I think I dropped the sausage over there. I'll sweep when I'm done. Now we just let it do its thing. I'm going to add in some more hella season. And I'm going to take some of this sausage poached butter and pour that in there too. just let that sit, and we're gonna check on our biscuits. Got about 38 seconds left on the timer here. They look freaking amazing. I think they need a little bit more time, but they look amazing. I mean, just look at that. Wow. Put 3 more minutes on there. We're gonna turn this down, this baby. See, it's bubbling. Bubbling, that's our cream. We're gonna add some cheese in there in just a moment. So what's new, good people? Some of this delicious mac and cheese. As you see, it will make that heavy cream drop because it's cold cheese going into hot liquid. So you want to keep moving that. You need to make sure your liquid is hot enough to where the cheese will melt. The crazy part is, I haven't used 1 drop of salt since I've been here, but I need some. I know I'm probably gonna need some. Shit. We're gonna try that. Taste the first one. Taste it. See what it tastes like. May or may not eat no salt. I need to stop putting salt in your food anyway, so you taste it. Okay. It's getting thicker. It's got that cheese in there. It's got the sausage in there. It's like a sausage gravy, but elevated. You know, and it's got the spinach. I think I want some more spinach. That's good. Powders, I don't know what. Definitely need some salt. The rock of truth. Alright, so got all that in there. I'm trying to think about what else. I said I was going to add more spinach. This is one of my signature cream sauces. So if you're paying attention, you'll know exactly how you can get that same great taste that you get on almost all my food. Time to put our biscuits. I don't know, guys. A little bit longer. So with cream biscuits, it does take, they're softer, so they don't get as much color or, things like that. So I'm cooking them a little bit longer just because they're real soft and I want them to be a little bit browner. A little bit more of this hella seasoned off and up. We're going to go ahead and stir this spinach off in there. Okay, you want to talk about biscuits and gravy? This is my version of biscuits and gravy. Taken to a whole nother level. Yeah, you could add eggs on this. I don't know. I think I just want to eat it with the sausage and with the biscuit. But you could add an egg, fried, scrambled, however you like. I pulled them out, but I'm not even in the mood to cook eggs. Okay, so I'm literally going to eat it just like it is. Just like it is. And I'm going to brush some of that sausage and butter all over them biscuits. They're going to be delicious. They're about done. They're almost there.